Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Buckle up because the NFL offseason just got a whole lot more interesting, and the Chicago Bears are right in the middle of it. Rumors are swirling, unconfirmed but highly credible, that the Bears are eyeing a significant upgrade on their defensive line, and one player in particular is causing a stir: Dexter Lawrence from the New York Giants. That's right, the Giants might be looking to trade away their star defensive tackle, and the Bears could be the team to benefit from this move. This isn't just idle speculation. Sources close to Adam Schefter suggest that a deal might be in the works where Chicago would send a second-round pick in the 2026 draft, along with a rotational defensive tackle, in exchange for Lawrence. This potential trade signals a serious shift in the Bears' strategy. After a season where they showed flashes of promise but still had glaring holes, especially on the defensive front, this move could be a game-changer. The Giants, currently in a rebuild mode, are prioritizing cap space and roster flexibility, especially with a focus on acquiring a quarterback in the upcoming draft or free agency. They're facing a cap crunch, roughly $15 million, and need to address their offensive line and extend key players like Thibodeaux. Meanwhile, the Giants' defense has been inconsistent, allowing an average of 27 points per game, which is simply not good enough when you're trying to contend in the NFC. For the Bears, adding Dexter Lawrence would be a massive upgrade. Lawrence, affectionately called the Mountain by some fans and analysts, is a dominant interior presence. At 28 years old, he's entering what many consider his prime, and his stats speak volumes. Over his career, which spans 7 seasons, Lawrence has accumulated 28 sacks and 150 tackles for loss, a testament to his disruptive ability. His PFF grade, which is a pretty good indicator of his overall impact, hovers around 90. 5, top tier for interior defenders, and he's been selected to 3 Pro Bowls. In 2025, through 15 games, he posted 6 sacks, 42 tackles, and an EPA expected points added per snap of -0. 27, showing he's a game wrecker. What makes Lawrence so special is his ability to dominate both the run and pass game. He's a mountain of a man who can clog running lanes and get to the quarterback with equal efficiency. In 2024, he posted a PFF grade of 91, 8 with 9 sacks, a win rate of 29%, and he outperformed some of the top interior linemen like Jones in pressures, with a career pass disruption rate of 18%. His presence on the field commands attention, opening up opportunities for teammates like Shaquem Griffin and DeMarcus Walker to make plays. Now, why would the Giants be willing to trade such a valuable player? Well, the Giants' front line has been inconsistent, and their need to free up cap space and focus on rebuilding their offense is clear. They're also trying to manage the cap hit of around $22 million per year for Lawrence, which could be a sticking point. The Giants might prefer to trade him now for draft picks, especially if they believe they can rebuild quicker with younger talent and draft capital. The trade of Williams in 2024, which helped the team but also created some gaps, is a sign of their rebuilding approach. They're gambling that they can improve faster by reallocating resources elsewhere and letting go of some veteran stars. From the Bears' perspective, this move would be enormous. A player like Lawrence would significantly elevate their front 7, which has shown promise but lacked the consistency and disruptive ability to truly dominate games. Adding Lawrence could boost the Bears' sack total by around 9, and their run defense could see a reduction of approximately 15% in rushing yards allowed, according to projections based on PFF grades and previous season data. It's about creating a unit that strikes fear into opposing offenses, especially in a division where quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff are always lurking, ready to exploit any weakness. The impact of such a trade would ripple throughout the NFC North. The Bears' defense, already trending upward under head coach Matt Eberflus, would turn into a true force of nature. With Lawrence anchoring the middle, the Bears could increase their pressure rates significantly, pushing the quarterback into uncomfortable throws and forcing turnovers. Remember, Lawrence isn't just a run stopper. He's a game wrecker who can change the course of a game with a single play. His presence would also complement the development of young players like Jacqueline Brisker and Kyler Gordon, creating a more cohesive and aggressive unit. Looking ahead to the Super Bowl odds, acquiring Lawrence could be a catalyst for Chicago's rise. Bookmakers have recently shifted their odds, with Super Bowl favorites like the Chiefs, Eagles, and 49ers maintaining strong positions, but a team like the Bears, with added star power, could see their chances improve dramatically. Currently, the Bears sit around +500 for the Super Bowl, but with a move like this, those odds could tighten to +850, reflecting their newfound dominance. In the NFC, their chances could go from +200 to +400, making them serious contenders. It's reminiscent of the Rams' Super Bowl run in 2020, where a dominant defensive line, led by players like Aaron Donald, turned the tide of the season. Lawrence's ability to disrupt the offensive line and create chaos in the backfield could be the missing piece that propels Chicago into serious Super Bowl conversations. Of course, there are skeptics. Some analysts argue that trading away draft picks for a player like Lawrence is risky, especially considering the Bears' current roster needs and cap situation. They worry about the long-term sustainability of such a move, especially if it means sacrificing future draft capital. However, the Bears' front office seems to be betting on the idea that a win-now mentality, combined with a strong defensive anchor, can accelerate their rebuild and put them in a position to compete for the NFC North title sooner rather than later. In terms of how Lawrence would fit into the Bears' scheme, he's a perfect match. The Bears have been building a more aggressive, up-tempo defense, and Lawrence's ability to generate pressure from the interior would complement their edge rushers like Shaquem Griffin and DeMarcus Walker. Plus, his presence would draw double teams, freeing up other defenders to make plays. It's a strategic move that could turn Chicago's defense from average to elite, one that makes the entire team better and more confident heading into 2024 and beyond. All in all, this potential trade isn't just about acquiring a star player. It's about signaling a bold new direction for the Bears. It's about making a statement that they're serious about contending now, not just rebuilding forever. Lawrence is a titan of the interior line, and his legacy could be cemented as one of the key pieces that helps the Bears chase that elusive Super Bowl, bringing pride and excitement back to Hollis Hall and the Navy and Orange faithful. It's a move that could define the franchise's trajectory for years to come, and fans should keep their eyes peeled because, if this deal goes through, it's going to be a game changer. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So fans, what do you think? Is Dexter Lawrence the missing piece that can turn the Bears into a true NFC powerhouse? Would you be excited to see him lining up in navy and orange? This could be one of those rare offseason moves that redefine a franchise's future. Whether it happens or not, it's clear that the Bears are thinking big, and that's exactly what we want to see. As the offseason unfolds, we'll be here to keep you updated, breaking down every move, every rumor, and every bit of news that gets us closer to the 2024 season. Stay tuned, keep the faith, and let's hope that this is just the beginning of an exciting new chapter for our beloved Chicago Bears. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.